Hi everyone, my name is Natasha Marino. I'm a seventh grade science teacher in Santa Clarita, California, and this is my 11th year of teaching science. So I wanted to talk to you about some of the dispositions that I have that really make me a successful teacher. The first thing that a disposition that I have that I feel is very strong is believing in my students. A lot of times I feel like I believe in my students more than they believe in themselves. It's really important for me to encourage my kids to always do their best. And I find that one of the best ways to do this is to sometimes pull kids aside that I notice that are struggling and have little one on one conversations with them. That usually is when I can find out what's going on that may be leading to why they are struggling or having some issues in my class. And then it gives me an opportunity to give them a little pep talk. I come from a school where a lot of my kids don't necessarily have great support at home. And that oftentimes I think that I'm the only person telling them that they can do it. So for me, it's really important to build strong relationships with my students, to take those few moments when I can to have one on one conversations with them and just remind them that they can do it. Even if things are difficult, I just try to let them know that things are always going to get better and that I'm there to support them in any way that I can. Another thing that I do well is being sensitive to my students' individual learning needs. I have students that come from all different kinds of backgrounds. Some of my students are in kind of living situations where they don't have a stable home life. They may be homeless at times. They may be living in a situation where there's multiple family members in under one roof for given reasons, which could lead to them not having a lot of privacy or not having an opportunity to focus and do schoolwork at home. So I really try to be flexible with my kids. And again, this is why I feel like building personal relationships and having those one on one conversations is so important with my kids. That's when I find out what's going on and how I can best support them. So when my students are in a situation where they can't do homework at home, I work with them. I can either shorten assignments, excuse assignments, or find some extra time for them to work with me, maybe during our brunch time or lunchtime or any other time I can get them to try to get them caught up. So being there for my kids and making sure that I am meeting their individual needs is something that I feel like I do pretty strongly. And again, that's all based on those strong relationships that I build with my kids. Another thing I do really well is promoting justice, social justice. I am the academic advisor for our GSA club, which is the Genders and Sexualities Awareness Club. It's very important to me that all of my students, from every ethnic background, every sexuality, every gender, feel welcome and safe in my classroom. So I do a really I put in a lot of effort to make sure that my classroom exhibits that they are welcome here and that I am there to support them and that they can feel safe. Something I feel I could do better is reflection. You can never reflect enough as a teacher. I try to do my best on taking notes when I try new activities and things that go well or don't go well in the day. But reflection is something I feel like I can always improve on, and I'm always looking to see how can I get more quality feedback from my students so that I can reflect on what's working and what's not working. Another thing I feel like I can improve on is involving myself in the community. While I do involve myself with my school and I try to participate in after school activities, I definitely could branch out and help out more in my general community. Professional educators need to look like a business professional. I believe that teachers should dress like they were going to go work in an office, business attire, nothing too casual. I think jeans are okay, but even with jeans, I feel like it's really important to make sure that you have a professional top on. Um, Behavior, educators need to be calm and level headed. So, in our jobs, we have a ton of things thrown at us all at the same time, and it's really important that we stay centered. We are dealing with all different kinds of personalities, all different kinds of needs and issues and concerns and emotions. And so it's really important that as educators, we check our ego at the door. We don't take things personally, or do our best to not take things personally, and to really make sure that we are staying calm and level headed so that we can deal with the things that we're facing in a day. Um, Teachers need to follow the MCEE, or the Model Code of Ethics for Educators. Those are the standards that we should be abiding by as teachers. It covers everything from how to behave responsibly, what our expectations are professionally, even covering things that we should be doing in regards to technology. So the MCEE is definitely the place to go to for us educators to know which standards we should be following. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the best. Have a great day.